sold any albums? And Siri said, no.
So now it's up to you guys to show that audience up.
If you don't want to buy the albums, that's all right, I'll forgive you that. But you do need to follow us on Twitter. And you need to like us on Facebook.
So if we decide, you know, if you decide that you like us enough and you come back next year, will you bring the band? Because that would be cool, because then you could have more conversations than by yourself.
Exactly, and we could be on this stage like playing music.
Yeah.
We'd have a new album.
Would you guys like that?
It'd be great, I'd love it, and the boys would love it. It'd be great. Let's do that.
I think we should talk. I think we should have a discussion, for sure.
We should definitely do that. We don't need to talk, we'll just do it.
Yeah, we'll just do it. We're just gonna do it.
We're just arrive. You've already got speakers.
We've got the speaker right here.
We've got lights. We've got people.
So talking about telling stories with movies, you've been a part of a pretty big story with Lord of the Rings. I mean, when you came into Lord of the Rings and, you know, it's this huge story, what were your thoughts on, can I do this? Can I, you know, put this together? Can I do it justice, I guess?
It was funny because I was out to dinner last night with those dwarf guys who have now continued to tell this story. And one of them, Graham McTavish, with a name like McTavish, you probably guessed he's from the same place as me, Scotland. And we used to work in theatre, and one of the theatres we used to work in was the Lyceum Theatre in Edinburgh. And he says he totally remembers when after a show I was in the bar, and I said, I was talking to Graham, and I says, I'm going to New Zealand. He said, what are you going to New Zealand for? And I says, well, they're making Lord of the Rings. He's like, what? They're making that into a movie? And I went, yeah. And he's like, how long are you going? I was like, well, they're saying a year and a half. Which, you know, it's kind of a lot to get your head around. And he says he totally remembers when and he said, you know, you did have a bit of a shell-shocked sort of, what are we doing, you know? Because that was one of the things that Peter said, is, you know, when after you got the part and he called you up, he said, now you sure you want to, because this is going to be hard work, it's going to be a year and a half away from your home, you know? And, but it was amazing, it was just the most incredible time, you know? And it carries on, you know, we're still here talking about it, it's wonderful. It's great.
Well, I have one more question before we open